YouTube? It's me, your favourite Steve, and this is my Carboot haul from Bank Holiday Monday. What up YouTube? How you doing? It's me. Yeah, this is what excluding the clothing. I'm going to do another video on the clothing. I might have already done it, to be fair. Excluding the clothing that I picked up from the car boot on Sunday and Monday, this is what I picked up on Monday at the car boot. I think it was Sheridan. Yeah, Sheridan was the place. Just a bit further down from where I normally go, which is Bognot Road. Yeah, God, I've had a nightmare this afternoon. Just going through this, that big camera at the back. I'll go into it in a bit. But yeah, I've also had a nightmare on eBay. I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. I recorded this on Friday, so I don't know if anybody else has experienced this. But I do a lot of sell similar stuff. Oh no, not a lot. All of my listings is sell similar. So I do everything sell similar. I don't ever do fresh listings. And today I was listing some clothing, first bit of clothing I tried to list, and then I tried it on a few other bits. For some reason, the app won't let me adjust the sizes. I tried it on my phone, tried it on my wife's phone, didn't try it on the laptop, but it won't let me adjust the sizes on the listing or like the material or anything like that. You know, you can just, it was saying I use this sell similar M&S shirt that was cotton blend. I wanted it to be polyester blend, and then it was coming up and saying that it was cotton blend and polyester blend, and it wouldn't let me edit it. So God knows, I'm leaving it till tomorrow and hoping it fixes itself. If not, I'm going to end up giving eBay a call, or I'm going to have to do fresh listings on everything, which I've never done before. I bet it's simple, but I've been spoilt with what's it called? I've been spoilt with sell similar. But yeah, and then I've had a nightmare with that camera, but I'll go into it in a minute. But we'll go with the less interesting stuff first. So yeah, I've got some clothing, which is also which I'm going to show in another video. I picked up 3 of these ONN personal CD players. They're sealed. Yeah, the packaging's a bit beat up, but they're sealed. That's just outside packaging. They're only £1 each. They've sold for about a tenner. They did have more. It was a bit of a dodgy store, I'm not gonna lie. They did have more, but I thought, I'll pick up 3 because I wasn't getting my phone out when I was there, so I was like, I'll pick up 3, see how they do. But you know, if I see something like this again, I'll pick them up. And cost £1. But yeah, cost me £1 each. Should sell for a tenner each. This Woody figure, I thought there'd be more money in this. To be fair, I can't find him anywhere. His hat comes off. It's a 2017 one. Now, I'm a bit of a Toy Story expert because, as I've spoke about, my son's a bit obsessed with the films at the minute. He'll go off it soon. But he's a bit obsessed with the films at the minute. Now, I think he's got this figure upstairs, and I think he comes with a bullseye figure, not the darts, bullseye figure off Toy Story. So I think he comes with like a Toy Story bullseye figure. Obviously I haven't got bullseye. I'm not sure what to go. I think I might just go for a tenner, whatever. See what happens, or maybe more seeing as the film's out. I don't know. Oh, what's going on there? There we are. So yeah, might go for a tenner with that, maybe more. I don't know. It's hard because a lot of the figures they're listed are those, you know, the ones where he doesn't. This one stands up perfectly fine, but the figures that you've got are normally the ones with the material legs, which don't stand. So I don't know. Maybe about a tenner on that. This one was a bit of a dud, but when I've been walking around Sheridan for a bit, I couldn't find anything. As you can tell by the bits at the back, I kind of went into not desperation mode, but kind of like, right, I've got to look into other stuff. But yeah, I just picked up this handbag, it was only £1. I've tried to search Aston handbags, can't see anything, so if there's anybody that's watching this video that knows anything about handbags, let me know if Aston handbags are worth anything. If they're not, it's going in the bin because I can't be bothered. I've done a bit of I couldn't see anything on eBay, couldn't really see anything on Google. The zips, but that's getting in the bin. You know what? That's getting in the bin. Not bothered unless someone replies back with, "No, Steve, it's worth £1,000, maybe even 20 quid." I'll save it, but if not, it's getting in the bin. Next was this WWE haul. It's like the Rumblers set. I think this cost me a £5. I'm not 100%, but you know, it's got the Rumblers cage. I don't think there's different. Well, give me a sec. That's like a Burger King Triple H.
I am the game.
Here's the game.
I am the game.
No, you're not.
I am the game.
What's your name?
I am the game.
I can't think of any more witty jokes. If you can think of any more, comment down below. Anyway, I want to try and think. I am the game. No, can't think of anything. Anyway, yeah, something gets tacked into that. But these figures, I think there's some Rumblers figures, and I think there's also mini wrestling figures that are in there as well, which are different. But you know, bundle that all together maybe for. I might bundle the whole lot for like 15 or 20 quid. It'll go at Christmas. So, right. Yeah, when I was there on Monday, I was getting a bit desperate. I walked around a few times, ended up bumping into Matt. And you know, I'd walk around. I'd already walked down I'd walked around about 2 or 3 times, I think, before Matt got there. And I was, you know, I'd got desperate because I wasn't picking up a lot of stuff. I only got, I think it was 4 bits of clothing on Monday. So, yeah, I ended up getting 2 camcorders, as you can tell, and these 2 Silver Reed and Imperial typewriters. Right, I'll go with the typewriters first. So these are both from the same store, and that same store with the camera as well. So it's an Imperial typewriter. I've gone through each of the letters, they seem to work. I don't know if it's got any ink. I have sold a typewriter before for, I think it was 30 quid. The Silver Reed one's about 40. Actually, the Silver Reed one, when I was just doing research, I saw George's listing. So, sorry George, I'm nicking your listing. But yeah, it wasn't the same one, but it's like kind of the same one. So yeah, I saw a Silver Reed, which George had sold for 40, and the Imperial one I think was about 30 quid. So 5 for each, 40 and 30 on that one. I'll leave the big camera to the last. This Panasonic RX11 camera, this cost me a £5. I'm in the middle of testing it at the minute. It comes on, it turns on. There isn't a crack on the lens. There's a crack on the, when you're looking through the lens, how can I put it? When you're looking through the lens, like the video in the lens. Shall I say that? The screen in the lens. So it's not the lens. Right. So it's not that bit, and it's not that bit. But can you see that? There you go. Can you see that video? See that player bit in there? That bit's cracked. So they're not going for that much, to be fair. It's a £5, I think you can get about 30 quid. So I'll probably go for about 20 or 25 with the cracked lens. If it's working, if it's recording, okay. But I think it's alright. Then, my Big Daddy. Now, the reason why I was going for electricals, I've been spending an evening. I spent an hour the other night watching Derek's videos. Tap Peddler. If you want to go and follow him, Tap Peddler, Tap Peddler, Tap Peddler, Tap Peddler, Tap Peddler. So yeah, if you want to go and give Derek a follow, Tap Peddler on YouTube. And Derek does a lot of electricals, a lot of stuff that he gets from auctions and stuff like that. fascinating videos that he does with these electricals. Now, I was having a chat with him the other day because he couldn't, like, he said he couldn't do clothing, like the measurements of clothing and stuff like that. And I was saying about electricals, I crap myself about buying electricals, then bringing them back and them not working. Now I just saw this camera, I saw it was huge. I got that one before that one. Saw it was huge, and she said a £5, and I was like, I've got it. Yeah, I said, yeah, I've got to take it. She said, but she was saying to me, there's other people that have asked me how much it's worth, and I've said a £5, and they've said no, and I'm like, I can't go any lower than a £5, and I was like, no, the £5 is absolutely fine. I'll take it off it. Now, I am the worst person of trying to make electronics work. I'm the person who doesn't read instructions. I'm the person that plugs it all in, like with new Xboxes and computers and stuff like that. And it's like, it doesn't work. Have you read the instructions? I don't need the instructions. I'm a man. But Shell ended up having a mess with this because she's a bit of a faffa. I'm not saying she got it working, but you know, we both got it working. By the looks of it, it works all fine. I was selling some videotapes on eBay that I've got to take off now. We tried a videotape in there, so it takes normal VHSs. Recorded something, played it on the TV. We haven't got a video player, but we played it through a SCART wire that we got with the camera and attached it to the TV, and it played it in colour with volume. It seems all hunky-dory, but I think that's what I mean. This is what I mean about with electricals. I just, you know, I'm just not like confident when it comes to, you know, so the other features. For me, it's fully working. It works. It records. So you know, I'm just going to describe from my point of view what it's doing. But it seems to be fully working. Seems fully fine. I think it's from the 90s. Looking it up, one sold for 250 quid. So yeah, I'm going to shoot for 250 quid. There is a few others listed. They're around the 200, 250 pound mark. So I'm going to shoot for 250 quid. Seems absolutely fine. Doesn't seem to have any issues. No cracks, no marks, no nothing. Seems pretty good condition. The only thing I know, I see a lot of people question this about it being pack tested. I don't know whether it's got to be pack tested. I have no Scoobies. But yeah, that cost me a £5. I'm shooting for 250 quid. That could end up being my biggest profit today on an item. Fingers crossed. So yeah, that was my bits and bobs from the Carboot on Monday, the bank holiday Carboot. I think I might, I probably will. I'll probably do a live clothing later on, which would have already happened because I'm going to upload this on Saturday. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. That was my Carboot haul from Sheridan Carboot on bank holiday on Monday. Thank you very much. Sound like I was. Thank you very much. Elvis has left the building. Peace out. Stay safe. Stay beautiful. My hot sugar mamas. Bye bye.